Hello everyone. This is Emile, a preacher of the gospel, but also a life advisor. You are listening me from Rwanda, Kigali, Africa, and I'm glad to be talking to you right now, just wherever you are, worldwide. Today, as you can see on the picture, I'm just trying to let people just be aware that this life that we are having here on the earth just will have an end, and just to let people think of another life that we absolutely will be facing just after this life, just to awake people, just to let people wake up and think of eternity, just to think of life after this life. Wherever you are, whether you are in Africa or Europe or Asia or America, just have my greetings from Rwanda. And thank you for just listening from us, and thank you for subscribing on our channel, and thank you for just sharing our videos with your friends and just relatives and everyone that you love, because everyone that you love should benefit from those life-giving messages that we give. Just my concern, as I've been saying, is that we should know that even if we are born and grow searching, we are born and grow searching for worldly materials, but we never reach a point where we can say we have already achieved enough of it. We are born searching, and we die regretting. We are born searching, we grow searching, and unfortunately we die regretting. We die without satisfaction. In fact, we just die regretting that we have never reached enough of what we have been fighting for the whole lifetime that we have lived on earth. This is the life reality. Everyone is born searching. We grow searching. Actually, we are born with this searching heart. We are born with this heart that is thirsty of the worldly materials, and we grow fighting for life, but we die regretting without satisfaction, without saying that we have had enough of what we had been looking for during the whole life that we have lived on earth. And the worst thing of it all is that we take nothing of it when we go or when we live, just when we die. This is what I'm saying. We, even though we have been spending the whole life looking for the worldly things, but when we die, we really go with nothing. We benefit nothing from all that we have been fighting for. We just leave everything and go either to hell or heaven, where we go to spend eternity, where we go to spend the rest of our life. This is the reality. This is a sad reality. A sad reality that when we die, we take nothing out of this earth, out of this world, where we had spent all of our energy, all of our effort, all of our mind, everything, until the last breath of our life. The sad reality is that we go with nothing. Nowadays, few people can live 100 years on earth. Many die younger, and go to spend eternity, as I've said, in heaven or hell. This is the sad reality. Again, we can hardly live 100 years just fighting, just searching, just correcting those worldly materials. Just 100 years for the lucky ones. Many of us will never reach 100 years. Just we will die. Many of us will die younger, and the rest of our lives, the rest of our time will be spent not here, just not here. Actually, the longest part of our lives will be spent either in hell or just in heaven, depending on just whether we decided to be concerned with the heaven reality or not. If we didn't, then we go to hell, and we spend the whole rest of our lives. The question is, why do we focus much on the worldly achievements than our eternal life. Why? This is my question. Our degrees will not go with us when we die or when we leave this earth. We will never go with our degrees. No one will be buried with his engineering degree like me. I'm a civil engineer, but this will not follow me when I die. Nobody will go with his master's degree or his master's degree when he or she dies. No one will take with him or her a PhD. Nobody. Just we will go empty-handed. Our beauty, our physical beauty that we care much. Our physical beauty. We really care much about it. We care much about how we look, how beautiful we are, how wonderful we are. We really care about our physical beauty. We want people to admire our physical beauty, and especially for women, they really spend much to look nicer, to look beautiful, to be appreciated. But when we die, unfortunately, we look different. We look different from what we have been fighting for. Our cows will not go with us when we leave. We make efforts to have beautiful cows to travel in, and we sometimes even are not satisfied to have like one cow. We fight for many cows. We change the cow styles every time. We want to adapt with the new cows, with the new models. We want to really appreciate it according to the cows that we travel in. We want to have our own cows, our wives' cows, our husband cows, our kids cows to go to schools and everywhere. But when we die, we don't go with our cows, our farms, our lands. Those who like big farms to do farming, we unfortunately will not go with our farms. We will leave them here. We will go empty-handed. Our bank accounts that we care much. Our bank accounts, it is sad that all the money that we fight for, it's very sad. This is very dangerous because we spend much to have money. Money is something dangerous on earth. Everyone, even a kid even a kid fight for money. When a kid find money like on a table at home, he knows this is money, and out of this money I can do this and that and that and that. Even kids know money and they love money. They grow with this mind because they know to have power on earth, to have what we like, what we love on earth, we need money. Money is really a song that everyone knows, that everyone sings, that everyone like. This song has a beautiful melody, and everyone knows to sing this song. But it is too sad that despite the love that we have for this beautiful money, this powerful money, this lovely money, we will not go with our money. Oh, money. Dear money that we live here, that we don't take with us, that we don't go with it. Our fame, everybody like to be famous, but our fame will not go with us. Whether you have been like Cristiano Ronaldo, the famous footballer that everybody knows and that everybody like, whether you have been like him, this fame will not go with you. Whether you have been like Barack Obama, the president of United States of America, one of the best presidents that America have had. You will not go with your fame. Actually, what do I mean with this fame will not follow us? When you die, whether you have been famous or not, really, this will not matter, because they will not, where you go, I mean in hell or heaven, they will not recognize that you had been the president of United States of America. They will not know, and they will not care about that, and they will not ask. They will not ask you that. They will ask you a different question. Yes. This will not have value. This will not guarantee you anything when you live. Which means we should be asking ourselves. We should be asking ourselves how really to take care of our lives after this worldly life. We should be asking ourselves that question, because the fame that we may earn on earth will never be taken into consideration when we leave this earth. Our legacy will not go with us when we die, our legacy on earth will not go with us when we die. But hear me now, and hear me well, and catch me well, catch my message well. It doesn't matter if we search for all of those things that I've mentioned above. I think I've mentioned few of things that we are fighting for on earth. I've mentioned few. Like we all fight for having families. These, we fight for having beautiful weddings. Like in Africa, we know to really celebrate weddings. I think we celebrate weddings more than other continents. Yeah, we are good at celebrating weddings, where we invite really big numbers of people, and we dance, we eat, we do really many fun things during our weddings, and we spend too much just to impress. We do this to impress people. We do this to let people know that we are not easy people, that we are really people with money, people with legacy, people with consideration. Okay. And after weddings, that takes too much money from us, actually too much effort, too much time. After that, we care much about our families, which is good. I'm a father of one wife and 3 kids. So and I know how much we, as parents, how much we spend for our families. Actually, our hearts are too much concerned about our families, and we really do take all our time fighting for our families. And unfortunately, family issue will end when we die. Family issue will not follow us. Where we go, we will not present ourselves as a father of 3. Like I'm Emile and I'm a father of 3 kids. This will not matter. This will not matter. This will not matter. And I want you to hear me well. All of those things that I've been talking about, that we are concerned with here, it doesn't matter to look for all of those things. It doesn't matter to care about family, or to look for money, or to study. I've also studied, and I've a civil engineering degree. As I said, I'm a civil engineer. It doesn't matter to look for money or degrees, or to have a car, or to build a beautiful house, very beautiful house. It doesn't matter. I want you to hear me well, really. It doesn't matter to be the president of United States of America. It was Obama, as I said. It doesn't matter It doesn't matter. I'm not saying we should not do those things. This is not what I'm saying. I'm just saying do this, but also think of life after this life. Have time in your heart. Have a loom, and a big loom, and even a bigger loom. Okay? Let's not your heart be full of the worldly things. Just reserve a loom for other things, which is life after this life. Just have time. Have time to think. Have time to talk to your heart about other things, about other reality after this worldly reality. Just take time for that. Think of that. Okay? Ask yourself, where do I go when I die? Just take a break. Just take a break, a heartbreak, and ask yourself, where do I go when I die? Heaven and hell are real, and today you can choose whether you go to heaven after you die or to hell. You can participate in this choice. You can take a decision and you can choose where to spend your eternity. We are not going to explain much about this new topic, about how to know you will go to heaven or hell. This is not the topic that we will cover today. We will be covering it with our next sessions or our next videos. Today's concern was just to let people be aware that this life will end, and to let people think of life after this life. To let people just take a break and just think of the end of this life on earth and the starting of new life after we die, and to just start be concerned about this life after the worldly life. I can't forget to give you my number. You can write me on plus 250. This is a Rwandan code. Then 7, then 8888, actually 4 8s. Then 4257. You can write me on WhatsApp just to interact with me, or you can use my email. It's Emile .chimiyimana@gmail.com. You can also mail me if you want to talk to me, because I would like to really talk to people worldwide. I want to really share with people. I'm concerned with people's life and people's thinking, and I want to give my support worldwide. And I thank you for your time, because 30 minutes is not easy thing, because we are too busy on earth. And this is what I want to change. I want people to have a little change on that. Don't just be too busy to forget that you will die. So thank you for listening to us, and we will be glad to interact with you and to talk to you again during our next sessions, where we will be explaining how to have a beautiful life after this life. Just how to know you go in brief, you go to heaven, not to hell, because this is what I should choose for you. I should choose for you heaven, not hell, because hell is really a place to be suffering, not to rejoice. Thank you for watching. Stay healthy and stay awake as we meet again next time. Bye bye, and see you, and say hello to your friends, family, and relatives.